So, welcome back. We'll jump straight back into the game. Got steel going down there already. Got iron, got plenty of copper luck. That's working like mad. That's working. I should have turned that off for him. Never mind, you live, you learn. Another little bit of a coughing fit there. Yeah, anyhow. So, back to my woes, my complaints. My new gaming headset, beautiful little thing. ROG Orion Pro. It's beautiful sound quality, beautiful everything. You know, I forgot what I was completely doing, and I think I've only just remembered. Look at that, completely full of stuff. Meant to go dump it all. That's why I headed down to begin with. So, yeah, a beautiful headset. Cost me a pretty penny. A little bit more than I wanted to really pay for it, but worth every penny. The sound quality is amazing. The microphone, not so much. The microphone quality is brilliant, but I've got to have this thing jammed so close to my mouth, I feel like I'm swallowing it every single time I play. Oh, that's going to take forever. First to set up. It is here, so I'll just do that now. But yeah, I feel like I'm swallowing the damn thing every single time I play the game. Any game. Doesn't matter if it's this, doesn't matter if I'm recording or whatnot. I just feel like I'm swallowing the mouse every single time. Not mouse. The microphone. Oh, welcome to more under. I actually have that feed in. Separate chest like so. That way this one will fill up quite quickly. Of course, with my cough and my wheeze, everything else that's my health. Every time I cover my mouth to cough, I'm moving the microphone away. So, sound quality is going to get disturbed. I'm not sure how that's going to cope. So I'm not making enough iron wheels down here, up by a long shot. Just drop that off, that in. Drop in iron wheels we've got on me. And then we'll also drop off them there. At least green potions will get made. And I'll have to go and solve that cog problem in a moment. Still moving the factory over. That's the main goal of this episode. Is to ensure that I don't run out of coal and I move the factory over. So that's going that away. We'll just turn that. Yeah, beautiful little headset. Don't like the microphone all that much. I'd love to get a proper microphone set up. But A, I don't think I've got the room, and B, I definitely don't have the money. Hover all up this up. I always feel sad when I disassemble this one. It's just like, oh, first little baby factory. You gotta feel sad if you're gonna disassemble something that works so beautifully, only for the first couple of minutes in the game. If you don't feel sad about it, then what's the point in building it? Right, now that can go, you'll learn. That can get turned off. Put that up like so. That can get set up so. All of this. Full again. More stuff. So red and blue, nice solid lines. A few greens again made, stored. Red's not because I have track on me. I've got track on me. That's so. Load all of this up with track. Mostly because I know track's going to be produced elsewhere, so not 100% on me at this moment in time. Like factories again produced there. I'm going to solve this cog problem. Oh, hang on. Yeah, there's not really a cog problem, there's a lack of iron production. So, yeah, that's going to be a problem for another day. Problem for later, Andy. We'll leave that for now. Oh. We'll keep working on upgrades. I've got more copper than I can deal with, so... Oh. I've got no E tree for this. I want it near the power supply though. But here's as good a place as any, isn't it? Hang on. Yeah, there's a good place as any. That and that. Some more coal in there. Pick my coal supplies. Now that's getting very, very skinny. I'll do is I'll stick a splitter in. That back up here. Just to keep the coal mine supplied. Look at all that glorious iron. As you can see, we're definitely going to run out of coal soon. That's no longer needed. And of course, if I don't actually hook up the system, because I'm trying to absorb one little piece, definitely going to run out of coal. Guys can just up and go again. And absorb you. Now I could just have waited for construction bots. They'd have taken this entire factory down in mere seconds. Just, you know, gone over to the new one. And got construction bots and just woof. That. The only problem with that is I can't reuse the resources that were used up there, like this down here. Bear with me a second. There we go. Just a stupid messaging app that was, if you heard it. If you didn't, tough luck. Ah, it's gone really dark again. Definitely gonna have to get some beacons up and can build free. The problem is that I can't see the screen at the moment either, because I've stupidly placed the PC in winter. And that's a brilliant idea. You want a game over winter and everything, apart from the sunlight. When it hits the screen, you can't see anything. I placed it during winter, thinking, yeah, I'll be able to play, blah, 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 blah. Now, I can't actually see a damn thing. Because the sunrise in the afternoon blinds right above the PC. So unless the game's fairly bright, which I've got all the settings turned up high as they'll go, I can't actually see a damn thing. So yeah, I need to set them beacons up ASAP really. Just get these handed out to where they're needed. There we go. Ah, then that needs a long arm inserter. So does that one. Does that one? Yes. There we go. So already getting blue factories and then iron situation. Iron's really been biggest problem I foresee is actually this steel production. Yeah, it's going to slow things down until we start hitting a bit of a blockade at this end here. But the factory was never meant to run at peak efficiency straight off the bat. It needs tweaking, it needs a bit of love and care and attention. And we'll be giving it all of that very soon, hopefully. Keep wanting to delete that. Got more than enough copper. Copper's brilliant. For now. Need a bit more iron, TLC. Obviously we can't chain any more iron onto them belts. That. Get rid of that. Call this up just so we can get it all working, and then hopefully have to come down here for a very long time. Queue up. Both sides of you up power. And there we go. That's the entire factory pretty much obliterated. Got a few tracks full of coal. That's still not connected to the coal lines down here, but we'll put that out soon enough. Right, so you guys produced ammo. Now, get you dumped into a chest. Because I'm going to need a lot more ammo. Just have a look at that. Silly of me. That is silly of me. There. there. Do that too. Get all of them working. Hopefully that should work to my advantage. And then we'll... But the iron problem is the iron's not getting over to these bottom furnaces down here. Oh, look, I've still got some stone one. Oh, I've still got a lot of them stone ones. Ah, well. Get them replaced now. Hopefully I'll need to expand my use of coal factories until I can get solar power plant up and working. Oop. Oh well. So yeah, iron's not making it. Probably means I need to upgrade them. Belts. Red belts. Also, a lot of iron and steel will be stocked up by them to begin with. All of that clears through. Fills up. That's all my coal gone. In fact, I could do a bit of resources on me now. So, start looking again some beacons set up, I think. For beacons. Lots of copper, really. Use 10. Find somewhere randomly around the factory to place them. So I'm gonna go with 30 of them. And we're gonna need red tracks. Got 19 of them. Because your wheels are going slow. Of course they are. Because we don't have enough iron. Dump a bit of iron in there, give it a bit of a kickstart. We've only got 20 red. Not nearly enough. Don't even have any of these because we don't have any of them because we don't have any of them. Get that ever starts. The hood's in there. Clear that out. Clear that setting out as well because we're going for the upgrade now. Now this is short on electronic plates because electronic plates gets routed there and all the way down here. Ah, right. Not much I can do about that until just more is produced. And look, we do actually have a copper shortage, probably because of these ethers here. But that belt could definitely be a bit fat, a bit more fat. So. What was that? Need a slightly bigger gap. Get some lines down that edge. In fact, I kind of don't need that joint there. That joint there is literally just because it's a coal. Behind it. Like I said earlier, now that I've got these 5 all on this line, this one really doesn't want to be on that line at all. Oops, not much I can do about that, but do that, really. Hopefully, that means all 5 of these will go, and we'll get all the copper that's underneath there. And these 3 will keep this side full. Then the backup should occur on the inside track, so them 3 should stop before the 5 stop. Hopefully. That's about as optimized as I can get that path. I mean, that looks like a near solid iron line, really. And we're chewing it up before it can even hit any of the deeper furnaces. Then on the other side, just chewing it up so fast. As you can see, we're nearly out of one of the coal mines has stopped already. There was time we looked into getting some more coal mines set up. Get some more ammo raid. Right, ammo done. I mean, I can't get copper going any faster really without setting up more factories, but as you can see, the ore's not even getting to the end of factory lines. The system is going literally as fast as it can. There's nothing more I can do to that apart from upgrade the conveyor belts, which I suppose I could make some on me, but no real but, just I can't be bothered. So that's going to be my out. The bigger veins, I'll have a dual line going down the middle, and the spacing for that works out really nicely, but only a small vein of coal, and we won't be relying on it that long, hopefully. So just a single lane should do. Well, hey. We're losing objects. Conveyor. Lost quite a few conveyors, but nothing major, no power. And it's the copper line. Did I get them all? Yeah. So yeah, copper's going to be backed up for a hell of a long while until all of that clears. If all of that clears. And I don't know which way they came in because I foolishly haven't still done the lights and I've not got a radar up and started freaking out about coal instead. Get another radar up. Get 2. Probably get more turrets as well. And get my I've not even placed beacons down yet. Set up 3 there. We'll set up 3 on the other side, and we'll probably set up 3 at the back. no power, so they're not going to actually hunt this bit yet. Hopefully. You know when you think to yourself, ooh, I may have set this up a bit early. I always do that when it comes to turning on the main factory. But it's got to be done sooner or later. Like, oh, I've not got enough defenses, not got enough this, or I have got enough that. Never going to get enough anything until you start the main factory. Stop panicking, give it all built. Hopefully it will all work out for the but this still all needs power. I also need to defend it quite well. And I don't know which direction they're going to come in, so purple is. Hey, and now I can't research that one. I'm actually running out of things. That one would be nice. That's a stack bonus. That means the inserters work like pretty much twice as efficiently when transferring in and out of inventories. This is why you want factories set up to insert straight into each other rather than into chests than out of chests. Well, onto conveyor belts than off conveyor belts, I should say. Conveyor belts it affects, not necessarily the chest. So go there along this. So yeah, inserting into chests, inserting into each other works brilliantly well with that inserter stack bonus. It's when pulling onto or off conveyor belt where it starts to lack a little bit. That's going to cause a small meltdown, and I'm going to there's really no point using a red splitter for what I'm about to do, but considering we're upgrading, might as well get done. They'll all be coming in. So, go up now. I can get through. And hopefully that's all connected up correctly, because I don't see any code on the line. Ah, there we go, code. Go fun. That's a stack bonus. So the next problem is I've still got to fix this iron issue. That's mostly just down to these red. Or iron. Surprise, surprise. Right, that's never going to be enough red, but I'm checking about it. We really should just do the corners on these to begin with. Because the corners is where everything will slow down. However, what the hell? Upgrade that. Also do that as well. I'll pretty much just make sure one lane is completely industrially always kind of like jam-packed full of iron. Then I'll have a quick look at the clock and I'll go, and this is why we don't create red ones. Yeah. 200 iron gear wheels. It's going to take forever. Anyhow, we'll have a pause. We'll have a break. I'll see you soon.